Howdy, folks. Let me wipe your face. We are off the grid in Kentucky. Yes, we are. This guy, he's a little pissed at me. I had to put flea dip on him last night, and then I had to pull his tail earlier today because he jumped out of the van, and his toe is hurt. See his toe? I don't know what happened there. I think he must have fought. I think he fought a Cracker Barrel street cat. That's what I'm guessing. But yeah, beautiful spot between Cincinnati and Louisville. I'm kind of getting over sickness. When I went off the grid, it was cold and I was fucking wearing shorts and like t-shirts. I think that kind of got me sick. And then I did 4 hours of jiu-jitsu and sat there in a wet rash guard, which, with a fan blowing on me, that was not good. So I've been feeling like buttholes the last couple days. I drove to Cincinnati because I was intending on working the Bengals game at like the concessions, because I got a new app called Wanaloo, and it was on there as of like yesterday, but I went to just accept the job and it's not on there anymore. I'm like, they need to like work on their 24-hour. It's like the second job I've tried to accept. I guess the universe is just like, you don't need to work right now, chill. I don't know. It was only like a 50. I'm halfway there, so who knows. I'll probably still just roll up there and maybe just walk in and be like, I work for cash, motherfuckers. Ass, grass, or cash. Look at this. It's a little nerve-wracking driving in here because, man, it was a one-lane road. Like, 2 trucks had to pull off into the ditch so I could pass. And then I got to the very end and there was a turnaround and I almost got stuck because I suck at backing up the trailer. It was like jackknifed and I was like, had to go forward a little bit. But yeah, check out the hood scoops. I'm just testing them out to see which way do you like better. You like nostrils? They would be probably like that. I don't know, depending on the underneath. Yeah, it'd be probably something like that. Oh, something like that. I like that. Or they could be like reversed breathers. I think I like nostrils. Because this is already like a hot air vent thing, so I don't need another one. I'd need some. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got more diesel for my stove and then tried to fire it up a couple times. And then it just locked me out because it didn't start 3 times in a row. I got my bug net up. There's so many fucking stink bugs here. Dude, it reminds me of Oregon when I lived on the weed farm. It was way worse there, but it's still like, fuck off. Like, seriously? You guys ain't getting in there. Don't even try. You're too fucking big to fit through those holes, but what? What are they doing? He's been really scared of me. It sucks. Like, I'll poke my head out and he like doesn't recognize me. It's like how when I shaved my beard off, it took him like a day to recognize me. Oh, I'm making a saddlebag for the bike. It's dope. How is that even getting sun? Dude, I don't understand solar at all. Like, see that red light that's on? It means it's getting sun, but the sun's over there. Crazy. What was I going to show you in here? Nothing. It's the same. Oh yeah, so the code enforcement, whatever, fucking building inspector job. They they needed my. They emailed me, and actually they called me, and I was in the shitter at Kroger, and I was like, "Hello." I was at my office, and they wanted phone numbers and emails for my contacts so they could, or references so they could reference check. And apparently I didn't put my social security number on the form, which I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So I just gave it to her over the phone. I was like, yeah, security reasons. So I don't know. Either they like suck at hiring people, or they suck at like vetting people, or they're gonna hire me. But random curveball, I applied to my old company. The old company that I worked remote for on the weed farm and left. Mutual leavage. I applied for. So hell of a Mercury retrograde. That was 2 years ago. 2018. 3 years ago, yeah. Roughly almost 3 years ago. It was May. Over 3 years ago. I don't even know what month it is. But yeah, so I chugged the whole thing of juice, so I'm a little pooty. Pooty and the blowfish. He's the blowfish. Dude, if I was like a millionaire rapper, billionaire rapper, whatever, sports figure, celebrity, I would have a car like probably your standard Ferrari or maybe like an Audi R8 or something, and I would have it fur. Like the outside it would look like a wildebeest. It would look like a Tasmanian devil. It would look like that flying down the road. Like you couldn't see the tires. I would have like it would basically be the dog van from Dumb and Dumber, except meaner, way meaner. It would have like a turbo that would, the blow off would be like smoke coming out of its nostrils. Yeah, it would be sick. People get all too fancy. I would get super dirty with my money. Yeah. Yeah, that would be sick. That his eyes would be the headlights. Dude, that'd be dope. Fuck it, I'll just do it with the van. Yeah, yeah. But so the Element job, that's the company's name. Spoiler alert. I applied to Des Moines, Iowa, which you may cringe at that, but I was gonna plan on working there in the summer because they have a amusement park and they pay well for their work campers, free campsite, yada yada. The only lame part was they made you buy your uniform, which was kind of dumb. But I think it was only like $10 a t-shirt or whatever. Maybe they're cool shirts. Who knows? Maybe they're like dry fit, which I would pay for that. Space Camp gave us shitty cotton shirts, which I just threw one away at Planet Fitness yesterday. I wore it, sweated in it, took a shower, and threw it in the trash. Yeah, so I'm on the... I'll finish what I was saying. I saw guinea fowl today. That's not what I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, and then the other one was in Ohio, which... The Des Moines one, there is a Renzo Gracie, which is a no-gi school. I'm pretty sure it's no-gi, that I trained at, and they were all pretty cool people. There was good people and bad people, which is what I need to get better. Not sure about Ohio. I'm sure there's something, but... Otherwise, they had jobs in Michigan, which there's definitely gyms in Michigan, but I don't know. Worst case is I would just take, not worst case, but like best case is I would just take a job, possibly like the Iowa one, and just work till the summer and then bounce. It's like advanced work camping. I get like actual jobs that pay actual money, work them and then leave. Or just keep transferring around within this company because they have enough locations everywhere. I'll just like go to another location. I've never gotten fired for being bad at my job or like performance wise. It's always been like extraneous reasons. I just realized I'm always really good at my job. And it's never like personnel issues either. It's always like issues with me losing my fucking mind or just bullshit rules. Not adhering to company policy regarding vulgar language or whatever. That is the flame retardant insulation from the bottom of my hood. I ripped it off because it was basically fucked. Not really. I just heard his stomach growl and my stomach's growling. We usually growl in tandem. Alright, now on to the other stories. I also applied to a shitload more Kentucky jobs. I don't know, man. COVID, I'm pretty sure I can say that word, but COVID's been like the best thing that's ever happened to me, I would say. In a roundabout way. I was thinking about it today. I was like, it forced me to stay at an ayahuasca farm way longer than I wanted to. And like stay in a relationship that I was pretty much avoiding. Which helped me learn things, you know. Every relationship helps you learn something. But yeah, I got to take part in plant ceremonies, sacred plant medicine ceremonies. Way more than I would have. Because I would have bounced, for sure. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have stayed a year. I would have 6 months tops. But it hit in like March after I'd been there 3 months. And then it got me to space camp, which wasn't an amazing experience. I mean, it was just an experience. I would say it was better for the kids that I interacted with than me. Hopefully. Hopefully they had more fun than I did. But the jiu-jitsu was great. That was a great experience. And then, and now's a little, it's not rough, but it's a little uncertain, I guess. Chaotic. Chaos in a sense that I don't know, the vision and structure is hazy. It's covered up. I don't know. It's veiled. There we go. But other than that, but it seems like jobs are like desperate, which is dope. Because the only type of employment I've ever been used to is basically having to get on my hands and knees and like basically suck a dick to get a job. Like coming out of college in 2009 and just, it's basically been like that the whole time. And now it's like, holy shit, it's actually like, there's an economy. I have a choice in employment. I don't just have to take whatever I can get. It's crazy. And like, actually putting in applications, I get a response back in a timely manner, whereas I've probably put in like 300 applications prior to recently and heard back maybe like 10%. And now I've put in maybe, I don't know, 50, give or take, 30 to 50 in the last 5 months, whatever, 6 months. And I've heard back on like half. Maybe not quite half, but so anyway. And it's nice when you have options, because then you can be like, I need more money or whatever. You don't have to just take what they can give you. You're like, oh, $30,000? Thank you. Thank you. You'd be like, no, double it. Nah, triple it. Yeah, so human design studying. I'm on the channel of transitoriness. Gate 36 and 35, which I have. It's that gate, which links the throat and the spleen? Oh no, that's the solar plexus. That's the spleen. Yeah, and that's the heart, sacral root, G center, throat, ajna, head. So basically I'm going through and writing down all the ones I have, focusing on, like this is a big one because that is this one, which I am a split definition, and that one, gate 36, is going to be heavily conditioned by my not self, or it's going to be a heavy attraction to others who have gate 36 to complete my circuit going from my lower definition to my upper definition. I would also need gate 56 or 43 or 62 as well to complete it, but this is basically the only path from the solar plexus to the throat. So, and once it gets to the throat, then it needs to get up to the head. So this is a key one, and I'm getting a lot of insight. I resonate with both of them, which means the one that I'm open, if I resonate with it, that's my not self acting through it. So which is gate 36, which is the darkening of the light, the gate of crisis, the rule of cycles in which decline is a natural but not enduring stage. I haven't read that one yet. I basically just write down keynotes. There's still a lot more fucking channels and gates. Whoa. Yep, so I guess I'm not going to work the Bengals game. I don't have no idea what I'm going to do in Cincinnati. Hopefully, like, get better. I want to go back to jiu-jitsu. It's been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, what is it? This is like day 4. Luckily, I did like 4 hours on Sunday. Sound like a deer just had straight diarrhea. So I'm not jonesing too hard, and maybe because I'm sick, I'm not jonesing too hard, but it's just like, why am I here if I'm not doing jiu-jitsu? Definitely helps being out in the woods, though. Yeah, it was fucking rough being in the city. Oh yeah, so Tuesday morning, Monday I did like, I had to fax, oh yeah, that's right, I had to find my college transcript and send that off, blah blah blah, which has helped my job application status, because I guess now they know I'm not bullshitting. I'm gonna bullshit about a horrible GPA from a no-name school in Oregon. But Tuesday morning, yeah, I was at Cracker Barrel. I was plugged in all night. At 5 a.m. I reeled it up, went back to sleep. And then at like noon, I tried to leave, and my van wouldn't start, which is weird because I had it on the charger all night. I don't know, it was just literally just day 1 Mercury retrograde. So I had to plug it in, and then people came out of Cracker Barrel like, do you know what this van's about? And I was like, yeah, I'm just charging it up so I can leave. And they're like, oh, okay. Where are you headed? I was like, here. I'm looking for jobs. They're like, what kind of jobs? I'm like, engineering jobs. They're like, oh. And then the minute everyone came out of the Cracker Barrel, like all the employees, it started. I was like, why? just so everyone could see me. It was weird. It made no sense. I didn't really get what that was about, but whatever, it started. And then I went to the Papa John's headquarters because they had a waterfall, which was interesting. They had like a man-made cool-ass waterfall. That was a nice campus. Then I went to Cabela's last night, and that was just 1,000 trucks coming in and out at all hours. I was like, bro. It was not a great Cabela's. And they didn't have a water filter. All the water filters I've been going around have been broken. Or out of service. I'm like, man, just trying to get some water. Oh, but I did get a sick-ass fucking mount for that TV monitor thing in the trailer. I'll show you once it's working. Right now it's on like restrict mode because the dirty power, I don't know, something. I gotta reset it. He does not like the flea dip stuff or something. I don't know. It really took the pep out of his step, so. I'll probably spend the weekend bopping around Cincinnati, I guess. See what that's about. And then I might head back to Lexington. I don't know. Des Moines is 600 miles away. A 9-hour drive. I have a phone interview tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday with them. Well, I better get back to this. So, good talking to you. See you later.